I never, ever want to hear from any of my supporters, from any of my subscribers, that they hate themselves, that they don't like the person that they are, that they just wish they can be somebody else, right? Because I think humans forget how much free will we actually have. I think we forget that we can literally be whoever we want to be. Okay, and I know you probably heard that in like 3rd grade and your ass probably thought that shit was corny, but no, your teachers were not kidding. You can literally be whoever the fuck you want to be. Think about it, right? Think of your life as a video game. Think of your life as if like you're the main character of like your life or your cartoon or whatever, right? However you want to think about it, right? Because we're creative beings. Okay? We create art, we create music, we create things that we enjoy, so why can't you create yourself? Why can't you create this version of yourself that you want to be? Create a whole new version of yourself if you don't like the self that you are now. Hi guys, I'm Eternally Elle and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about creating a new version of yourself. Okay, now, creating a new version of yourself, don't think of it as like this huge project, right? Because when you think of yourself as a project, like that can be a little daunting, right? It can seem like a lot, okay? But you can literally create a whole new version of yourself doing small steps, okay? Or if you are into those huge, big steps, like big momental changes, then go ahead and do that, okay? Creating a whole new version of yourself is personal. Creating a whole new version of yourself is personal to you and you alone, okay? You get to choose, okay? And you can start creating a whole new version of yourself, whether that's physical attributes or mental attributes, okay? Because when you create a whole new version of yourself, you don't just want to change the physical, right? Like, obviously, you can start there. That's probably the easiest way you can, right? For example, how I changed my physical attributes to match more with my future self or align myself with more of my future self, I dyed my hair back to its natural color. Okay, and this was a personal choice that I made, not because I was annoyed about like my blonde like balayage fading constantly and just having that brassy color. I wasn't in favor of that, right? But I also wanted to dye my hair back to its natural color to reconnect with my past self, reconnect with that inner child. You know what I mean? And I think people just look at like changing your physical attributes like more surface level, you know what I mean? I kind of like to look at things with a more deeper meaning, okay? If you follow me, you already know that I'm more spiritual. I like to like find meanings in things. I like to believe that the universe is on my side, etc., right? So I personally dyed my hair back to this color because I wanted to feel more like my natural self. And also, like, you know how like your hair holds memories, right? When I had this like balayage hair, I was probably at the lowest point in my life. Probably not like the lowest, but like I was in a pretty much low state in my life, right? I was surrounded by people who were toxic. I just wasn't happy with myself, I wasn't taking care of myself as much as I should. So I just kind of wanted to switch it up in that sense, you know what I mean? And another physical attribute I started to do was dressing for myself, right? I wanted to dress in a way that felt more me. Like this scarf right here, like I literally just added it to my outfit and it elevated it so much, And I'm kind of into that pink. I'm kind of into that elegant style. But like at the same time, I like to switch it up. You know what I mean? Like I'm not saying that, oh, you have to wear certain things. Like, no, wear whatever makes you feel comfortable, right? But personally for me, I don't like to wear the same style all the time. I like to switch it up. Sometimes I'll wear like a nice outfit, nice, elegant, like, classy outfit. But then other times I like to wear streetwear. Other times I like to wear baggy jeans. Other times I like to wear oversized t-shirts, or like maybe like a tank top or a tube top or something like that, right? But then other times I like to dress more classy, And I think it represents me switching up my style. It represents me more because I'm a complex human being. And I like to self-express myself in that way, I'm a very versatile person, I don't just stick to one style. I like to switch it up. I'm still very young, I'm not even 20 yet. So I like to experiment with what I do and how I look, etc., right? So obviously when it comes to physical attributes, wear what makes you comfortable, okay? But also, wear what you want to attract in your life, if that makes sense, right? So if you want to attract like classy type of people, start dressing like a classy type of person. You know what I mean? If you want to attract cool, artistic, self-expression, like self-expressive people, like if you want to attract those types of people, start dressing like that. You know what I mean? But in terms of me and myself, I like to experiment and I like to attract all different types of people, so I know for certain what kind of people I do want in my life and what kind of people I don't want in my life. Okay? So I feel like the easiest way to create a new version of yourself, because the mental stuff is probably the hardest part to change, is to change your physical. Okay? Start dressing for you, start doing your makeup for you, start doing your hair for you, start dressing for you, okay? I do not care. I am a huge supporter of self-expression, okay? I do not believe that you need to dress one way in order, you need to dress one way to attract this man, or no. First of all, we don't do things for men. On this channel, we do not do things for men, okay? We do things for ourselves, okay? We've decentered men, and we are focusing on ourselves, okay? So I will never ever tell you guys like, hey, you guys have to dress a certain way in order to attract this kind of man, or you guys have to do this. Like, no. I am a huge supporter of self-expression, okay? Whatever makes you feel most beautiful, whatever makes you feel most confident in a room, I don't care what it is, wear it. Now, besides physical attributes, if you want to create a new version of yourself, start switching up your mindset, okay? The only way that you can truly feel like a new version of yourself and not feel like you're living this past life that does not make you happy, you need a huge mindset shift. Okay, you need a huge mindset shift. You cannot expect to attract positive experiences, positive opportunities, positive people if you yourself are having such a negative, nasty, ugly mindset. You know what I mean? Like if you have such a judgmental and just like feeling and vibe about yourself. Okay, people can pick up on vibes. People pick up on energies, okay? And whoever picks up on an energy that you are just this negative person, you always complain, you're never happy, you never talk about your success, etc., right? You need to cut that shit out. First and foremost, you need to cut that shit out, okay? Because no one likes negative Nancy. No one likes someone who complains 24/7, okay? Unless you want to be surrounded by miserable people who are going to continue to bring you down, be my guest. But this channel is not for you, sis. This channel is not for you. So, you need a mindset shift. How can I do a mindset shift, Elle? How can I change the way I view the world? How can I view, the world in such a positive aspect or such a positive way? You know what I mean? First of all, I don't care what y'all say, but meditation, okay? I know, corny, whatever, right? But if you want to view it as corny and you don't want to do it just because other people view it that way, this channel also isn't for you, okay? But when I tell you guys, meditation has not only helped my perspective on life, my perspective on other humans, my perspective on growth, healing, my anxiety. Literally, you cannot lose when you meditate, okay? Like, meditation only brings in positive things into your life, okay? I highly recommend that you guys meditate daily, okay? I personally meditate twice a day, one in the morning and one at night, okay? You obviously don't have to do that much, especially if you're completely new to this. I completely get it, but start integrating meditation little by little into your life. I actually have a personal meditation that I created for you guys. It's for self-love. It's a positive affirmation meditation. I highly recommend that you guys go watch that video, especially if you're on your self-love journey. But anyways, meditation, super helpful. It opens your subconscious mind. It reprograms your self-conscious mind. It is literally proven to make you a more positive person. I swear on this, guys. I am living proof that it is, right? Because when you listen to certain meditations, make sure you're listening to the right ones, by the way. If you listen to certain meditations, it will tell you things like, be grateful, practice gratitude, you woke up. You woke up this morning. You have a healthy, working, beating heart. You have lungs that allow you to breathe in and out to continue to live. You know, like, and that low-key blew my mind when I first meditated for the first time, and they were like telling me to practice gratitude with like such basic things as waking up in the morning and just breathing. You're just like, damn, like, I'm already lucky in that aspect. I'm just alive, you know? I'm an alive human being, and there are people in the hospital right now who need breathing tubes, who need medication in order to live, who need external things in order to keep living their lives, you know? So just think about that, you know? And like, honestly, that should open your eyes, you know? Like, we truly, truly, as humans, do not cherish what we have until we lose it. We are not grateful enough for the many, many things that we are given on a daily fucking basis. You are alive. That is already a huge thing on its own. You know? Think about that. Meditation has also helped me to view the world as a more abundant and loving place. You know, as someone who's had so many negative experiences, I unfortunately let those negative experiences affect how I see people day to day, how I see the world day to day. And it wasn't serving me at all. You know, of course, those negative experiences didn't serve me, but letting those negative experiences fester and affect the way I see the world, how is that serving me at all? How is that serving you at all? You know, like, this goes for people that, like, you know, maybe you're starting to date again, or maybe you're starting to talk to someone again, and you just assume that they're going to be just like your ex. You assume that you can't trust nobody. You assume that everyone's a cheater. You assume that everyone's going to stab you in the back. Of course you're going to attract people that are going to do those negative things to you if that's all you expect, if that's all you think the world has to offer you. You know, and this ties back into manifestation and just like affirmations and viewing the world, because you need to be able to view the world as abundant and loving. You deserve an abundant and loving life. Okay? Please do not let your negative experiences with anything, relationships, friendships, family, do not let those negative experiences impact the way you're going to view or meet future partners or future friends or, you know, etc., right? You shouldn't, because that's not fair on that person, you know? You can't, like, expect people to be just like people who did you wrong, because, like, that's not fair on them. You never even met them. Like, you don't know them like that, you know? And if they start to have red flags that are similar to those negative experiences, obviously cut them off. You know, you're smarter now. Those negative experiences made you stronger. They made you smarter. So why are you so worried that they're going to happen again? They already happened. And now you are stronger and smarter to walk away. You are smarter and stronger to actually recognize these red flags in the beginning, so you don't make the same mistake. So please, if you want that mindset shift, you cannot expect your past experiences to be your now experiences, okay? We are living in the present. We are not living in the past on this channel. Besides a mindset shift, if you want to create a new version of yourself, this is probably the easiest way, right? Think of yourself as your future self, okay? Because your future self already exists, okay? Your future self is whoever you imagine her to be, okay? She already exists. It is up to your present self to make sure that she exists in fine print, okay? If that makes sense, right? Because if you are living in the present, but you are constantly doing actions of your past, actions that you're not so proud of, actions that affect you negatively, of course you're going to stay in the past. Of course you're going to stay this person that you just don't like, that you hate so much, because you're not putting in the work now, okay? How are you going to imagine your future self to be this confident, you know, doesn't take shit from anybody, like, beautiful human being, right? Who's loving, who has it all, but your present self isn't acting in that way. You know what I mean? Like, your present self needs to start acting like your future self so you can start attracting and aligning the life that you want and that you deserve, bitch. You deserve the life that you fucking desire. I do not care. All I am here is a tool to help you achieve that. So, an example of this, how I started to align my present self more with my future self, I started to cut people out whenever I started to see blaring red flags, that my past self would just ignore. And then my past self would waste her time with these people, knowing damn well that she saw the red flags, but then she assumed, she gave them the benefit of the doubt, she assumed that, she just brushed it off. I no longer do that, okay? Because I know damn well future L is a bad bitch. Future L does not take shit from people, no matter who. Future L stands up for herself. Future L protects her inner child that wished that she could have stood up for herself back then, but didn't have the strength and the courage in order to do so. So why am I going to keep letting people walk all over me? Why am I going to let people play in my fucking face? When future L does not let that happen. She does not let that shit slide. So I'm not gonna let that shit slide now. You see what I mean? And the more you do this, the more work you're going to start to see within yourself. The more, change you're going to start seeing in yourself in a positive manner. Okay? I promise you, it is all in the mind. It is all your perspective. It is all that you see. Okay? Honey, none of this shit is real. None of this shit is fucking real, okay? You can view the world in a negative aspect and you can live a shitty life, or you can choose to view the world in a positive light that constantly serves you, that constantly gives you things that you truly desire and deserve. Would you rather look at the world in a negative mindset or in a positive mindset? Why would you rather believe that, nothing works out for me, instead of everything works out for me? Everything that is meant for me will find me, and everything that I desire aligns with me and my future self. What person do you think has the better experience? What person do you think is actually seeing effort within their healing journey? What person do you think is actually putting in the work? The negative mindset person or the positive mindset person? It is all up to you at the end of the day. I am just here to give my advice and share my wisdom. Okay? This is my pleasure. This is my bread and butter, okay? I love making these types of videos, and I love helping out other people, Even if you're a man, or even if you're a woman, or non-binary, whatever, I don't care. Okay? I want you guys to live the life that you truly deserve. I want you guys to live to your fullest potential, and I want you guys to succeed. So, however, it is up to you to utilize this advice. Take it wisely. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this tough love edition of Create a New Version of Yourself. I honestly love doing these tough love editions just because I really care about you guys, okay? I am really passionate about this. And I feel as though when my tough love, I can really be passionate and tell you guys straight up hey, this is how it goes. Okay? I don't sugarcoat shit. I tell it how it is, okay? I like to describe myself as a very real person, okay? So I want what's best for you guys. Please take this advice and apply it to your life, okay? Because I am living proof that taking this advice has made and elevated my life so much better, so much for the better. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at EternallyL, and also my TikTok at the same username at EternallyL. Make sure you like this video, comment on this video, subscribe to this channel if you love these healing journey, inner work, self-love, relationship type videos, okay? I love you guys so much. Have a great day.